curtain. She has red eyes and looks sad and tired. Katie, what were you searching for? Katie sits down next to Ryan. Amy becomes alert. She's curious. Who are you? I'm a friend of Ryan's. Ryan takes Katie's hand. Oh, Sarah, this is Katie. Okay, got the...
Okay, so whenever you want to start, you just back up a little bit and then read it, and then
Do you want me to back up a whole page?
No, it's okay. You
Okay.
don't have to go whole page.
Okay.
That'll be good.
Okay, Katie steps out from behind her sleeping curtain. She has red eyes and looks sad and tired. Katie, what were you searching for? Katie sits down next to Ryan. Amy becomes more alert.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Ryan's. Ryan takes Katie's hand.
Oh.
Sarah, this is Katie. Katie, this is Sarah.
Do that again. It's more like, oh, you know.
Like you see them like they're
together,
like
kind of
you need
like a
to cover
couple
your
kind
eyes.
of thing. Okay.
Okay. I'm a friend of Ryan's.
Oh.
Sarah, this is Katie. Katie, this is Sarah. And Amy. Hellos all around. What was it you were searching for? A pirate ship like in the movies. Ryan says, not a pirate ship, just your typical treasure galleon. Am I saying that right? Galleon?
Yes.
Galleon. Katie, but how did the ship get stuck in the desert?
Let them tell this. Tell them the story, Ryan. Please, please.
Okay, I'll tell the story, but don't interrupt me. And then it goes on for quite a while.
Yeah. I don't know if she has very many lines after that.
Yeah, exactly. So you want her to be, we can work on the giggling part. That's
right.
And then
we'll be able to get that.
yeah, and then
Excited.
I guess tell the story, right? And then
oh yeah, how was the Spanish man?
How was the Spanish man hurt?
We're still recording. Go ahead and try that line.
Oh, okay. Can you go to 129? Okay, and I'm going to start up here with Ryan searches through a large drawer and spreads out a chart of the Gulf of California. Today it's called the Sea of Cortez.
Okay, now that's an interruption. That's what those lines mean. So if she says, right when she starts to say Cortez, you interrupt her.
Today it's called the Sea of Cortez.
How was the Spanish man hurt?
Okay, let's do it again.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Before she says Cortez, and right when she starts to interrupt her.
Okay. Today it's called the Sea of Cortez.
How was the man...
That's okay.
Okay, Ryan says, today it's called the Sea of Cortez.
How was the Spanish man hurt?
Okay, try it again. Today it's called the Sea of Cortez.
How was the Spanish man hurt?
Okay.
I can't. It's hard to say right when he's...
Okay.
Try it again. Just tell me your line.
How was the Spanish man hurt?
That's good.
Today it's called the Sea of Cortez.
How was the Spanish man hurt?
You changed yourself up there.
Yeah, your tone changed a little bit.
Yep.
You'd be able to get it though.
Yeah, I think
and
she would.
And then Ryan's slightly frustrated because he keeps getting interrupted.
Yeah.
That's why you interrupt.
Just like parents get.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sometimes.
And then the next page, 130, Sarah says, things have really changed in 400 years. And Amy says,
how do you remember all that?
I just remember what I read. But the best part of the story is that when the one remaining ship went up through the Narrows to explore the inland sea, it got stuck and couldn't get out. How did they get stuck? Well, Cordon's timing couldn't have been worse, because after searching for a way to get through and not finding one, the water level had started to drop. They sailed back for the Narrows, but it was too shallow and they couldn't get through. They were landlocked, and all they could do was sail around in circles until they finally ran aground.
How sad.
So it's like the Ark in the Bible, but the desert was the Galleon's air.
Is there an interruption?
Yeah, interruption. Sarah says, Cordon, did you say Cordon? Ryan says, yeah, so. Sarah says, holy crap. She's used to it. She's used to it. And I don't think she has another line till the end here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
Right.
You can go to that.
Okay. Next page, 131. Very end. Let's see, you're in a scene right up here. It's getting dark in the cabin. Amy is trying to get Sarah's flashlight to work. Katie says, but how could they travel through time? Ryan says, my father could answer that question. He may not know why, but I think he knows who's responsible. Katie takes the flashlight from Amy, and we hear it rattle as she shakes it, trying to get it to work. Sarah, he did tell me he thought he knew who it was.
I know who.
Everyone looks at Amy. Try to get
I
to
thought
be really
he was
excited.
like somewhere
You're
here.
solving the
and he's, like,
mystery.
way down here.
That's
You're
okay.
solving okay.
It's okay.
He did
Go
tell
ahead.
me he thought he knew who it was.
I know
Who, Amy?
who. That mean man who. That mean man who took
With authority,
Uncle's
with
job.
authority. You know, you figured it
right,
out.
yeah.
You figured it out.
That mean man who took Uncle's job.
You mean Platt?
He hurt my daddy. That's why he sent me away to hide.
Have to get some more authority. Like, of course.
I was just
I'm
reading
sorry, we
it.
haven't worked on any of these.
Oh, it's okay.
You think she can? I think she can. I feel really.
Let's try this line. That's
Page
a good scene.
150.
Everybody likes that scene.
We should have probably worked on more. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Randy's not here either, so
Okay.
it's not, you know. Okay, let's try.
I don't have a 150.
You know, scene 95. Do you have a scene 95?
You don't have one.
Oh, scene 95. I said scene 59.
No, 150. Scene
I thought you
95.
said scene 150.
Um.
You said page
Oh.
150.
Well, it's here.
Wait,
It says
no.
I'm in love with Ryan. I think I remember.
No,
No.
it's if it's here, it's gotta be back here otherwise. Captain's cabin.
Page 191.
Page number might be different.
Yeah, pages.
How's this thing's gonna hurt? I think it's stuck. Okay, so it's gotta be right in here. Mr. Stratton's room. He's talking about Amy. Sits on Amy's bed. Okay.
Cabin, sunrise. There's 95. There it is.
Right. That
Okay.
one right there.
There
You
we
really
go.
only have like one line, but let's go ahead and try that line.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you want to kind of read through it really fast?
You can read a little bit or the
Okay.
whole thing.
Sarah in her nightclothes watches the sunrise through the open stern windows. She turns and sees Katie watching her. Sarah says, I'm just worried about Ryan's father. I should be with him. Katie says, you're in love with him, aren't you? Sarah smiles. How about you? I know you're in love with Ryan. Just then, Amy walks up wearing a big smile.
I'm in love with Ryan.
Sarah laughs, while Amy, suddenly embarrassed, hangs her head. Katie in tears. Well, Amy, you have a better chance with Ryan than I do. Sarah says, how so? Doesn't Ryan feel the same? I think he does, but if this father reverses the changes, I'll be in my 40s before we ever meet.
Good. Let's try that again. Let's try that with you standing up.
Okay.
Okay? And because you only have the one line, and then you're going to go, I'm in love with Ryan, and then you kind of like, you know, kind of sad.
Wait.
Like you're embarrassed?
Like you're embarrassed.
Like you're embarrassed?
Yeah.
Like you say it, then you went, oh, why did I say it? That kind of thing?
You can move up to the table a little bit.
Okay, Sarah says, I'm just worried about Ryan's father. I should be with him. Katie says, you're in love with him, aren't you? Sarah smiles. How about you? I know you're in love with Ryan. Just then, Amy walks up wearing a big smile.
I'm in love with Ryan.
Sarah laughs while Amy, suddenly embarrassed, hangs her head. Katie, well, Amy, you may have a better chance with Ryan than I do.
Good.
How so? Doesn't Ryan feel the same?
Good. Okay. That was good.
That
Oh, that was good. And she did it a little different than I thought. She kind of had her arms up, you know, kind of like that, and that was fun too. Let's see. What's the next? I don't think she has too many more lines in here. It's mostly action later on. She's standing there with him. She comes on deck. Doesn't say much, and then there's the part where he's got the piece in his hands in that bag, and she comes up. She's standing there looking up at him. So this right here, do you have that?
I think
That
so.
would be-
184.
That would be on the exterior on the deck.
Okay.
It would be pretty close to the end
Okay.
scene.